Now, number 6 is he will be able to lead you with love. Now, listen, I know some of y'all may be a little sensitive to the topic of the man leading in the relationship. Not all of you, but some of you. But the reality is that under God's structure, God wants to give you a man who can lead, who you can depend on. Not that you have to put him on your back. Not that you have to make him into a man. None of that stuff. That's not what's necessary when you're dealing with a man that God is trying to bring to you. Because even if you believe you need to help this man develop, then that can be done within the construct of friendship. But to be entering into romantic relationships with men who are not capable of leading you is extremely problematic, and it will go against what God wants to establish. Because if he cannot lead you, we start to now go downhill from there. Because the reality is that when a man can't lead a woman, that woman is not going to be able to respect him. Even if initially you can navigate through it, at some point, his inability to take lead, be assertive, make decisions, have vision, have a plan is going to turn you off. All right. It's going to throw things off in the relationship. And now everything is going to get worse because now the respect goes, the attraction starts to go. The intimacy starts to go. The communication everything starts to fall apart because that respect isn't there. I always say if a man doesn't have a woman's respect, he will not have her love. So you've got to understand that you can't be trying to get with men who at their current state, you do not believe in their ability to lead in a relationship and think it's going to work itself out later. I'm not saying no one has ever pulled it off, but the majority of people fail miserably. The majority of people end up resenting their partner. And again, none of those things would be glorifying God. So why would God set you up for that? That's not how he wants this to be. But understand something. Yes, God wants to give you a man who can lead you with love. Remember, I said with love, not be your dictator, not simply, tell you what to do and you just do it and shut up. No, someone who's going to listen to you, consider your feelings, and do what is best for the team, the unit, you and this person being together, moving in the same direction, all right? But though he's going to give you a man who can lead, you have to prepare yourself as a woman who can be led. The reality is that some of you struggle in that area. Some of you have grown up never seeing a man who can be relied upon, never seeing a man who can be trusted to lead. Some of you have been told your whole life, depend on no man. So now your ability to do it is severely hindered. And some of you may say, well, no, if that man came along, I would be able to. No. You will struggle. You may have moments where you can, but you will have much more moments where you resist, where you fight back, where your walls will come up. There's going to be friction because you have not become comfortable with this idea. Now, again, it is not about submitting to any random old man and letting any man lead you to your demise, okay? We're talking about the right man God has for you, the man who is able to lead you with love. That's the key. And a man who leads with love looks very different than a man who leads for his own selfish desires and looking out for himself. So you got to be able to discern those two things, but understand that you've got to get to a place where you can truly embrace that. And that means if you have that negative mindset of men, you've got to reprogram yourself. You got to get out of that negativity. You got to maybe even go look for Well, I was going to say go look for positive relations, but that might be difficult for some of you to even find a positive example, which is another contributing problem to why you may struggle in this area. But you got to heal. You've got to heal from what has been poisoning your mind. You've got to heal from those bad experiences. You've got to heal from any of the dysfunction you've gone through, because you've got to get to a place where you can truly embrace this man leading with love, because that's going to create the most harmony in that relationship. It's going to give you peace. It's not about giving the man power. It's about giving you peace. Understand that. When you have a man that you can trust, can lead, and you can lean on him, that gives you peace. Don't you want that? I know you do, but you just might be uncomfortable with what it takes to get there. But work on it. Pray about it. But trust and believe that's going to be another piece of this puzzle. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. So the first thing I want you to be mindful of when God sends the one is to slow down and pray more. So quick story. There was a woman where she actually went through a relationship and things